I'm feeling. I'm 2 floors past the ceiling. She cooking in the kitchen, get that quickie while she whipping up the chicken. Some real good neck will keep your stress and take on E. Fucking off on E. Bad decisions on E. I swear to heaven on me. If she ever leave, I'll probably be lonely. But I'll be just okay. Smoke in my face. I blow it every day. She my shooter. She in my shooter. She got that do. Better give her the whole bag. Or she pulling out the tool. She my shooter. Yeah, she my shooter. She my shooter. She in my shooter. She got that do. Better give her the whole bag. Or she pulling out the tool. She my shooter. Yeah, she my shooter.
Where I wanna live it. If you got some booty, I'ma jiggle it. No shirt, no bra, let me jiggle it.
I just wanna be the coldest nigga in the winter season. Sitting in a freezer, kicking, pimping with my feet up. Gotta stack this paper till this money ain't a thing. Bumping Gucci, trying to motivate the.
That's suspicious. Damn. Let me see if I can get my thing back up. Hope this doesn't glitch the stream. I don't know how my heat map got messed up. To fix that.
Girl, quit playing games. You know you wanna say my name. You know you wanna feel it. I can feel your heartbeat when I'm in there. We gon' get it on tonight. Tonight, girl, I don't wanna fight. Just tell me I can invest in you and your belly. I'm trying to get next to you, girl, just let me.
Girl, let me explain this.
You make me feel so anxious. I try my best to contain this. It can't be love cause I ain't playing. Girl, you really fucking with a winner. When it comes to you, who am I advising? I'll give
All right,
you all you
I think we can get started.
if you just let
It's your boy Ricky Spanish,
but I can't fall.
and I'll try Golden Pockets and VWAPs. And VWAP Wednesday. So are we finding the bottom or what's going on? Let's go look at the corn. Can we turn his music down? Girl, quit playing games. Say my name. I was trying to log XLM, but wasn't paying attention. Computer started getting on the fritz. So our daily GP opened up as support. So yeah, daily GP opened up as support, and I wouldn't say we headed low. We're heading lower unless we lose it. So we got this bullish open with the VWAPs, which would usually incline more down, which is perfectly fine. We can start losing the daily GP pretty fast. Come down here and attack this new daily demand, or this holds here. And we got some new support here at 60,000. And this was the long. Wasn't paying attention to this. Shoot, I'm still in a short from like 63.7, 60 something. 60, I don't know. One of them numbers. I pretty much done took profit on the majority of it though. Kind of feel like this is wishful thinking that we're gonna flip daily GP as support, but this just looks so much better. Yeah, ideally, we probably maybe have already missed along. So if they do come back down here and attack this box, probably gonna hop it along. Should have already did that to be honest, but can't be in front of the computer all day. So yeah, looks like we're starting to get a little. I don't want to gamble along here. I'd rather wait because I mean nothing is telling me that hey we're done doubting. What's everything else saying? ETH looks a little bit better than Bitcoin. Maybe this. And then some more down. Yo, what up, y'all? I ain't gonna turn along on ETH if we come back to the AGP. But if it's gonna hold, that's yet to be seen. We got things we gotta do. Wednesday is usually the turning point for crypto. So maybe they try and pump it back up to weekly GB. That's if and only if we can hold this daily GP. But if we can hold the daily GP like everything else, we'll probably start coming on down. What you mean? I got the remote machine. Yeah, nothing really looks good. Everything still looks corrective. Like, hey, let's come up here and then dump. So USDT dominance. We might get a little pump here soon. You know, can't trust it. If USDT dominance opened up bearish, so maybe it pulls back. This is where we can find shorts. What's cards? Is that on TradingView or do I got to pull up the deck screener? Not on KCEX. Deck screen like, bro, you ain't been on my thing. Is it collector crypto? I'm surprised it ain't on KCEX as much as it's going up. So we might get some up movement tonight. Let me look at yeah, I'll look at them real quick. So yeah, we got this bullish stack here at open. Maybe I pushed that up too high. That's like a 5-wave move up, but at least up here to daily GP before coming back down, if it's going to come back down. But daily GP opened up as support, so 9 times out of 10, it'll go ahead and rip back down. Unless it gets above daily GP. Yeah, like these, I'm pretty sure we're at the short the pumps moment on these. Because I mean, damn, this is just terrible. Look at this price action. It's terrible, terrible, it's terrible. It's terrible. But it opened up bullish, so hey, maybe it'll come back and take up this. Shoot, I may hop in along. We'll wait and see. GUA. I was getting alerts for esports. And I see it's over here pumping. Look at this squiggle. When did I draw this? I should have. We should have went short. I'm pretty sure I drew this whenever the last time we talked about this. That's hilarious. um, damn. So I don't know if this squiggle's gonna come true, but it's dumping pretty good now. Of course, it opened up. It's been dumping all day, so of course it opened up bullish. Let's see if we can find a knife catching bottom somewhere. Maybe, just maybe, come down here to this 3A deviation. But with the way they run in this coin, even if they did shoot up here to this daily, to this demand zone, they probably just run it dry. I'm gonna gamble along if we come down here and touch this deviation zone. We haven't came down and touched the weekly deviation yet, so maybe that's where it's headed. What are my alerts going off for? OPN, what's going on? This might pump a little bit. What kind of move is this? MU like Micron? MU USD? You might have to just start dropping contract addresses if you're talking about deck screeners. Esports. I was like, what's something else I was missing? So yeah, good shit on esports. It's curving up, you know, unless they just take this all back, which is possible. Maybe they don't. Maybe they. Because this did not play out. They front ran the demand zones. But um, this is good. Daily GP reset as support. So, like we were looking for over here, but they ran it dry. Maybe they come back up here and attack this high, this 5-minute high. Yeah, they're just playing around. This range is clear. Like from this golden pocket to this golden pocket, which is our bottom for now. It's a hell of a range. 28% range from demand zone to demand zone. Stock bros can never. MU, I know is Micron, but it's a stock. Are you talking about a crypto or stock? Because Micron is. Man, look. Speaking of Micron, I had an alert set down here. I didn't trade stocks today, but should have. I guess we'll look at it tomorrow. Probably missed the long though if this is what it's going to be, even though these VWAPs are kind of undecided. Yeah, I had drew some squiggles on pounds the other day. Where is pounds here? This the one I drew on. Did I see the one I drew on? I thought I saw I had the stock. Palantir looks like. I wonder will it hold this year to date? If this thing doesn't hold the year to date, then it's gonna get ugly. But if I was a stock bro, I would be buying here. This is definitely the zone to buy in on the 4 hour daily too. What's the crypto look like? Yeah, the crypto version is no help for real, other than maybe this daily GP holds. I gotta work on my stock squiggles. I'm still new to the game, but I drew QQQ up something serious. I definitely got the alert on QQQ and ignored it. Shouldn't have, because that was they shot it right back up to the daily GP. Man, if Palantir loses the year to date, it's gonna die. I wonder if anything else look like that. Damn, is Amazon a buy? Amazon might be a short. Back down a year to date on the daily. All the way to 198.52. I might have to wake up and trade stocks. Bro, stocks look like they're gonna die. I mean, it's holding on for dear life. Like when stocks open tomorrow, whatever the new daily GP is. When do these open on daily GP resets every day at 9:30. So this will be telling if it pulls back. Stocks came down pretty good today, if I'm not mistaken. Micron pump because I think they had good earnings or something. But yeah, everything fell a bit. Intel's been pretty strong. But even Intel is looking a little weak. But this is the 1 minute, so you know, there's that. Intel doesn't look bad though on the 15. Come down back. Intel look better than the rest. Damn, missed the long on Marvin. I just should have traded stocks today. Yeah, we might be getting some. I don't know what to say about it. Jim was saying that QQQ looks pretty bearish. And I was like, yeah, I definitely agree with that. So we could most definitely be getting some. Month to date would have to hold if they're going to continue this. We already came down to month to date one time, bounced, didn't even take the high, front ran, didn't even SFP the high, just rejected, and now we're headed back down. So that trend line break probably come down pretty fast, yeah. Well, it's a QQQ, so it'll probably take forever to come down. This is July, right here, end of July. Maybe we get something like that on the daily. Man, if we don't have to see how July opens up for real because QQQ opens up like this. If we get a month to date golden pocket open below this golden pocket, or if we start breaking below this golden pocket this last week, I would like to say it's going to get ugly because in crypto that's what we see. But like I said, I'm new to these trade fi markets. Look at the NAS. Yeah, Nasdaq looks like it's. I mean, what's stopping it from coming back down the year to date, GP? We're not even that far away from it. It's a good place to get long though. You trade like MNQ or something. Or I guess if you just buy into the NAS. Now, what we don't want to see is this will probably scare the shit out of everybody. Yeah. I wish I could afford to sell in May, but unfortunately, I got to be in the trenches and trade these markets. As far as going short, the opportunity to get short the other day, I was telling folks in the Discord when we were pumping a bit, some random pump. Um, something in my gut was telling me, hey, we're going to go down, and we've been crashing ever since. So back to Bitcoin. If we get back up here to this previous day GP, if this daily GP holds, and we make our way back up here to 62.7, 63K, definitely be looking to get short. Because one thing I know is they're not going to get too far away from the golden pocket. And we got a whole nother 24 hours of this for them to play this out. VWAPs are flipping bullish right here. So if anything, we would at least come up here before, we decided to come on down again. Give the VWAPs a chance to flip bearish. And then this will be first area to short. Second area short. And if those don't work out, then I would assume we've broken out and up to the weekly GP and would short this if weekly GP doesn't hold, because weekly GP right now is a resistance. So yeah, don't short the in between, short the boxes. Daily GP doesn't hold, we go lower from here. That's an option too. This is all noise, and we go lower. That's always fine. I'm still short, so if they want to send it lower, they can. Anything else we can look at? Cattle. What does that say? Feuder? Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing longs going into the weekend. That's how they've been doing it. Oh, cattle future. I've never looked at it. I can look at it. We get those. When the last time we get a pump? Dumped all the way into Friday. Ran it up to Monday. Dumped it again. That's kind of in the scheme of things. Wednesday, turned around, started pumping. Took the high. Ran it on front. Didn't take the high. Dumped on Sunday. Fake dump. Monday, real dump. They haven't. It's been the same thing for the past couple weeks. So maybe this isn't done. Maybe they play around in this demand zone for a while before we try to get long. Everybody's trying to time the bottom. I'm just waiting on price to hit the box. Is there a tickle for cattle futures? Or can I just type it in? Live cattle futures? People trade cattle? Man, this is a whole world I've never even seen. This doesn't look bad. It's in the middle of a down move, but where do people trade cattle futures? So we got above month to date GP. I'd like to say if it comes on back down to month to date, look for a long. But losing month to date would probably dump it. Oh, prices of beef. Of course you can trade. Of course you can trade that. I just started trading oil. Never even thought about trading metals and all that other stuff. Well, not metals, but like oil until war happened. What is oil doing? Yeah. You think oil is just going to dump straight down the year to day GP? What kind of move is that? Oh, I guess I didn't need to pull that. Yeah. Oil probably just drops back down the year to date GP. I might have to get in a short. I don't even want to talk about. I literally just got back from the grocery store, and I probably got 4 items. It's like $40. I don't even know. Let me see. Oh yeah, oil is just gonna. We might need to find a oil short. We need to set an alert for something. Maybe this is the short already. OMG. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell. Okay, let's just see if we get a retest of this box in 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and set some alerts for that. I might short oil. I have no idea where I would post up a GP. So I drew some spider lines on SpaceX when it first, you know, did this. This is clearly the zone to watch out for. And if it gets lost, it'll probably dump pretty good. I see people mad on Twitter about Elon and the gang. If you buy a long term though, I mean this is basically at IPO price. So maybe they come on down, take the low again. They can drag this out for forever. It's a 4 hour. Hey man. Yeah, if this doesn't hold, then this shit is gonna just flop on down. I'll definitely be a buyer down here at $80 or zero. You say corn? What's the ticker for corn? Oh, ZC. People not buying corn. If there was ever a time for you to buy corn, it would be now. They might extend this. Hey, these food charts don't look terrible. I don't see it coming all the way down here, but I mean, it's possible. I think this would be extended enough because once we lose previous year to date, then you were just in free fall mode. Everything looks kind of bearish though. Everything's kind of pointing to the downside. What up, Jim? I didn't look at hype. Is this it for hype? Came up here, SFP the top on 8 hour. Need a better chart. Hold on. Hype gonna take it all back. So hype. If we can manage to hold this month to date GP, We front ran it already. We got less than a week left, or a week left in this month. Let me set an alert. Let me try to get it along if month they can hold. I don't like getting in trades in the end of the month. Yeah. I think they're gonna take it all back. And they're just gonna say forget all the GPs and bring it on back down. Because if they was gonna break it out, you think they would have already done it? Yeah. So I gave this short yesterday on Solana. I think it was from here to here. No, what was it from? What's today? Wednesday? I gave the short on Monday. Yeah. So we broke that. We came down here and bounced though on the 4 hour demand, but at best, I've been seeing a lot of people on Twitter shield Solana and saying that we're bottoming. I don't know, man. You think they're gonna dump it on 66? It's a that's not 66. 66. Yeah, NASAM has been he been shilling meme coins pretty heavily lately. It's been all on my timeline. Hey Jim, this is what I was looking at for Bitcoin. I don't know if you're still here. Where my chart? Which chart was I drawing on? Let's zoom in on this. So um I was telling them we're looking for our daily GP to hold if we're gonna try and finish this up. But I'm still looking short, and this is where I'm looking to get short at if we're gonna keep pumping from here. But if we lose this daily GP, then I expect us to keep coming on down. Because we came into this 4 hour demand. And we bounced pretty good. But if we're gonna go up from here, then I mean I guess I don't have to draw it again. this is what I'm thinking for tonight. I'm still working on my um recognizing flats. So I built an indicator to help me recognize flats. But for some reason, it's not coming up on the forum. I need to fix that. But I think this zone hold. I don't think we lose 58K. And of course, if we do, you know, look out below. But I would like to see. I would like to see this level hold. I was trying to short code AI. This is my alerts are going off. Let's see what's going on. Was I trying to short this or long this? I was trying to long this. So yeah, we got this bullish stack on CoAI. Now if it's gonna play out, yet to be seen, but that's how they move, and then they come on back down. Tron, I haven't looked at Tron and what's a good Tron chart? Am I crazy for thinking that Tron could just keep going up? For one, it opened up bullish. Or I'm lying about that, and this is about to just. Weekly GP is the last hope for it. And if that doesn't hold, come sweep the low. We've already rejected here the month to day GP. Broke down. And even if we did manage to get back up here, Tron is a slow burn. I don't trade it. It literally moves like a penny stock. Tron should be like an introductory coin. Like if you come into crypto and you trade, it's pretty easy to trade. Damn. Over here squiggling and missed the entry on OPN. I wanted to scalp it up. I wanted to scalp it up. I was gonna long this, but I don't like it anymore. I'm gonna long it up to daily GP. May short it if it comes up there though. Well, this is playing out pretty well. I probably should have closed it already. Oh yeah, I don't think we're going lower, but how are we going there? I ain't looked at PFX in a while. Hmm. So, hmm. We came down and bounced on the spiral line. This is curious. Yeah, pretty much looks like the same thing. $15 on PivX is saying long. But if it can't get back above this bullish divergent VWAP, then of course, I mean, yeah, it's literally the same count. PivX is, I haven't looked at it in a while. PivX looks bullish. I mean, if it is bullish, I don't think it'll hold. But back to 62.7. That's curious because PivX on the U.S. index, or the U.S. index, the U.S. dollar, Bitcoin looks kind of bullish, but the futures chart is like lower. Imagine the smell. I'm looking to go, then I think I'm gonna hop off. Let's go. That's not what I meant to pull up. I keep typing XAU. Bruh, what's the ticker for gold? Am I tripping? Damn, is gold gonna come all the way back to year-to-date GP? Is that too bad of a dump? It don't look that bad on the 4-hour. This is bad. That 17% dumps don't scare me. My dog. Maybe the long for gold is now. Gold might be a good long on when the month to day resets. If not, then I would imagine big dump and then long. I may gamble on next month on gold when we get a new month to day reset, or even new week. If new week resets looking decent and not support or resistance, I may go ahead and hop into it. But right now, it just needs to cook. Let it do its thing. You said what coin was alerts going off? RE? It's coming back for the vector, bruh. What is RE, bruh? They all do the same thing. It's embarrassing. Well, I mean, um, so we've already started breaking below weekly GP. Like, I don't want to give you hope on this because now if it does decide to bounce, and we found some support here, maybe, but this is strictly a gamble. Yeah, this looks terrible. Hear me out. The VWAPs are bullish. Like I said, it would be purely a gamble. But if it was any other time for it to go and bounce, it wouldn't be now. But if it can't get back above daily GP, probably continue down. But only because the VWAPs are bullish. They come up with so many. I gotta. What did I put on the um, um, um in the Discord? I added a new coin watch for Sniper Guru. I think I'm gonna take it out because I'm not interested in it anymore. I'm not trying to trade these new coins. That coin I was telling you about the other day, it died. I guess the smart thing would have just shorted it. It never even tried to recover. And it's trading on futures. That's what's crazy to me. Like, I guess people are just making money on the shorts, and then one day it's just gonna wipe them all out with one of those. Something annoying like that, like how esports did. It's literally down like 400% in the week. I was watching Trust, but I was gonna short it. I still might. I mean, because it's either about the we already came up here the previous day GP, or somebody that takes the high. Keep watching it. Against my better judgment, y'all hearing me live on stream, I'm gonna long this. I made a little money today. Only because of you, I'm so bullish. Only for it to do that again. Not financial advice. I wish I would have seen it. I wish I would have seen it back here or last week at weekly GP was clearly the low. Rejected at month to date. Front ran weekly again. I can't keep my eyes on all these coins. I just be looking at my heat map, which I need to fix. It wants to short hype. Ave's pumping. Why is Ave pumping? I'm gonna say this doesn't look like it's gonna stick. Yeah. Hey, I might have the short Ave. Oh man, Ave is at monthly deviation, weekly deviation, daily deviation. I'm not saying it's cooked. Hold on. It might be cooked. I don't know if it can. I don't know if it can get overextended up here to the month to date, but I fired a little short. Not gonna lie. My only positive trade right now is my Bitcoin short. I have an average price of 63K on the head. Don't ask me how I did it because I don't know. Glue pumping. Oh, we got a trencher. Where'd that screener go?
I don't have a real analysis on coins like this because what can you do for real? Like, how do you even find these coins, man? What the hell? I keep going back. I won't be buying the top. Like, how do you get in down here? Give me this. Give me the sauce for this. I want to be a part of whoever got in at negative something. Not even real numbers. I forgot this is Solana. We got to talk in market cap. 86,000 market cap. It's pumping though. Jesus. That's hilarious. Where's my Oracle? My dashboard is just all discombobulated. I don't know what's going on. Hey, my gold bot was doing really good before all this dumping. Laboso. Hey, if Lab can hold this daily GP, it might be alone. Back up into the box. And then down. Or it just dies. Uh-oh. My Ave short is in profit. Now it's not. Trust but not swarm. There's another coin. Like the Trust wallet or Trust AI. This looks terrible, whatever this is. Trust AI. I might short this on my own time. You call truth trust. Oh, truth trust USDT. Okay. I'll be moving too fast. think it's cooked. I think it's cooked. If it's not cooked, yeah, we've just been chilling, chilling, looking at coins and stuff. I might try to get it on short. Not gonna lie. I don't think I have enough money to short everything. See, this is my problem. You know, I see something and I'm like, it's gonna die. I gotta short it. So the general consensus is daily GP needs to hold, or we keep going down. And if daily GP holds, we're cool for longs, but not for long. Unless we pumped up through weekly GP and we got back above it. I feel like I can say that to you in a machine without having to show the screen, and y'all already know what's going on because we are the top 3 golden pocket traders that I know. Esports look like it's gonna come up here and take this. I should have gotten along. I wasn't paying attention, per usual. Fact. Up, up to where? If this doesn't roll over, we got a spiral line right here that we've got to get through. And if we can't, then this is just gonna be a retest now. But if the spider line holds, if this daily demand, or not daily demand, but if this demand zone holds 15-minute, then maybe we push on up to weekly GP. It's the only thing I can see right now. Yeah, like I'm dramatized. I got traders PTSD. Maybe I'll start a series and call it Traders PTSD, and we can all sit in a circle and talk to each other about getting stopped out a million times before the trade actually goes your way. And you shouldn't be getting stopped out a million times because, you know, if you get stopped out, I got a rule that's soft hard pause. You know what I'm saying? I get stopped out twice, I move on. Sometimes I'll get stuck in an idea, but I'm doing better at saying it's going to be another trade. Let me just move on.
I didn't plan on being long or not long on the stream this long. So Bitcoin is the only thing that came and swept as a man zone. Well, not the only thing, but ETH didn't do it. But this is the KCEX. Hold on. I should have held this ETH short. I took profit somewhere in here. The only thing that concerns me and makes me think that this is not done going down is um, our daily GPs are stacking down. I don't need to be counseling nobody. Look, we can all talk about it. Like, sometimes I'll catch a top like this move. At the time, it seemed crazy to take the short, but then it just dumped, you know. And I took profit. I remember I took profit here, thinking that hey, we're probably gonna pull back and do one of these, but it didn't. It finished it out, did this little number, never came back to the weekly GP, and we got this. But hey, I got this little area. So the trade was won, but the PTSD in me made me take profit. But I had already planned to take profit here, so I guess that was cool. But I planned to take profit because of PTSD. But I took this short because now that I'm looking at it, I took this short because we came back up here to the daily GP and started rejecting. We already did it once down, you know, and that was the short. I think we took that in the Discord. PTSD will make you a great trader. Yeah. I don't think anybody outside of us is trading in golden pockets like that. I mean, yeah, people trade golden pockets, but like, I mean, in theory, they're just fib levels, anyways, the weeklies and the monthlies, but it really keeps us in the know of what's going on. Because if I would have had this, I know we've only had this indicator for a few days, but if I would have saw this earlier in the week, so we got this divergence here in this supply zone, I definitely would have took the short, and I wouldn't have been gambling taking a back test of the daily GP when it wasn't a gamble with me. But I mean, you know. But you know what's so fire about how we've been trading crypto and what I'm going to do a lot more. I plan on doing a lot more next year, getting into trading like MNQ and all that stuff. I don't want to be one of those. Well, I don't care what anybody thinks, but freaking look at MNQ, man. I could trade this in my good old sleep. Look at the respect. Month to date. Month to date. Up. Above daily GP. Supply zone. Down.
Like, and if I was trading it now, I would half expect them to do this. Or if daily GP doesn't hold, like in Bitcoin, back down to month to date. They're gonna have to pull me out of the gulag. Ave short is in the green again. God is good. All right, y'all. I'm hungry. Yeah, stocks. I don't know why I haven't traded stocks before. I was doing so great on Nvidia when everything was like pumping, and I only got to trade stocks because they gave us the crypto tickers. And now it's like, shoot, Nvidia is just in a free fall. But look how many times it rejected on the month to date and couldn't get back above it, and was just like, all right, bruh. Like everything else, you can really just trade the golden pockets on Nvidia. I haven't been trading stocks since everything started dumping. But I mean, look, that was a short right there at month to date. It took forever to dump it, but you know. Let's see what Nvidia is going to do. I probably won't look at stocks again until like next month when we get these new monthly GPs. We've already lost a monthly GP. Maybe something like that. But yeah, we'll check stocks next month. Y'all be greasy. See you on the Discord. I'll holler at y'all.